Welcome back to my channel, and I had to drop in to do a quick video on what has Instagram and Twitter all abuzz for the moment, and that is us possibly having to discuss a surviving T.I and Tiny in the way that we had the surviving R. Kelly. So allegedly, one of their former family friends, Sabrina, who owns, I believe it's called the Glam Bar, she initially was upset with T.I because he was supporting Keisha Lance Bottoms, who was the current mayor of Atlanta. And she doesn't want Keisha Lance Bottoms because her car got broken into, and she felt like it's the mayor's fault for the string of car break-ins that they have been having in the city, in Buckhead, in Midtown, so on and so forth. So she was backing a different African-American mayor. So then she comes out, this is Sabrina, comes out and says that T.I held a gun to her head and told her that he was going to kill her. And that was because she was fighting T.I.'s assistant, who at the time was treating Tiny, T.I.'s wife, like a slave. So she felt she needed to jump in, and these two girls were fighting. And then T.I pulled a gun on her and said he would kill her. So she brought that up, and then it was like the floodgates opened where all these different women started messaging and DMing her, telling their horror stories that they've had with T.I and Tiny. And a lot of this is where T.I and Tiny have paid them to do a lot of things strange for a little bit of change. So not everyone was paid. Not everyone was of age. And of course, all of this is allegedly. But stay tuned. I got video coming up and also comments, because I'm a comment person. I love comments. Most of the time, the people in the comments are on the same page as I am. So we got video and posts and comments coming up showing the timeline of how things have unfolded. And I'll give my final commentary at the end of that video stream.
Friend who should have fought Bernice. Do y'all remember? And the flip the on me because I didn't go fight Bernice because it ain't my goddamn
business. They still suffering from nerve damage.
She threatened me. She had me scared to walk around the city of Atlanta. I was scared to walk around my own goddamn city. I was so scared of this. I'm telling you. And it ain't right. And so everybody who she done with, and you've been a victim of her, inbox me, goddammit. Because this got to stop. Inbox Shakona Anderson right now. Inbox me. Now I gotta go.
Oh.
She said, I'm the ghetto friend who should have fought Bernice. Do y'all remember? And the flip the on me because I didn't go fight Bernice because it ain't my goddamn business.
They still suffering from nerve damage.
She threatened me. She had me scared to walk around the city of Atlanta. I was scared to walk around my own goddamn city. I was so scared of this. I'm telling you. And it ain't right. And so everybody who she done with, and you've been a victim of her, inbox me, goddammit. Because this got to stop. Inbox.
don't sit around. What you won't do on top of everything else is you won't lie on me. Clifford Harris put a gun in my head. Truth is, I didn't have a weapon. Truth is, I didn't call the police on him. Truth is, I didn't sue him and I could have. Truth is, I never spoke about this on the many times I could have spoke about it. That's the truth. That's the truth. And I don't understand how you got these big old balls of steel, because you know me. You know me. More than you know me, you know me. And I'm the smallest bit of your worries. Don't worry about me. I'm outside the statute of limitations. I don't need nothing from you. But my truth is my truth. I know what happened. He knows what happened. So don't sit.
If Tiny would pay that attention, she wouldn't be even into it right now with T.I. She's looking fucking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. If it came out the Tip pulled a gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim, and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. Here go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done stuck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that? Let's get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all, but she ain't. Why she ain't told y'all about she wanted the women who used to go recruit the. What's up? Hey. Hey, now they go to. If Tiny would pay that attention, she wouldn't be even into it right now with T.I. She's looking fucking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. If it came out the Tip pulled a gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim, and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. Here go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done stuck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that? Let's get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all, but she ain't. Why she ain't told y'all about she wanted the women who used to go recruit the. What's up? Hey. Hey, now they go to. If Tiny would pay that material, see. They gonna ask her why she ain't told she didn't get. And she women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folks running around here getting. Why she didn't tell y'all she been. And then obsessed because Tamika, I guess Tiny, I don't know, I ain't never, I swear to God, her husband. I don't get involved, I don't know what they do in their lifestyle, I'm not a part of it. But I know she done been around. Ask her how it tastes. Go ask her, so she come and say how. She know how that tastes too. Ask her how Tamika tastes. Ask her, do she want some more? Is that the problem? Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the foursomes. What happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get the recruit the phone? Where's she at in this? Black power. You so into the power, but you the one recruiting to come get TLC. They gonna ask the.
I know what happened. He knows what happened. So don't sit.
So, yeah, that was a lot, and hopefully it wasn't too triggering for anybody. But when I got the information off of Sabrina's page, there were maybe 21 girls who had messaged her, and apparently now there's like 34. So the number continues to grow, and it's really crazy. And I'm just like, wow, it seems like we got another Bill Cosby, R. Kelly type Me Too situation going on here with T.I and Tiny. And it's really crazy just seeing how Tiny is kind of like, you know, the Bonnie to his Clyde. the Bonnie to his freaky deaky Clyde in this situation. And I'm not sure how many, we might have even more come forward. But as you saw, their good friend Shekinah, they were at a police station, and I believe they filed a restraining order, her and Tiny, against Sabrina. So anyhow, you also saw that Sabrina was asking the women who were messaging her if they wanted to join a lawsuit and get therapy and all of this. So I don't know, guys. We'll see how everything unfolds. But oh, I did tell you that I had like a little personal little bit of information or story that I had. So several years back, I was at Lenox Mall, and there was a makeup artist. My friend and I were at the MAC store getting makeup or whatever. So we just started chopping it up with the makeup artist, and we got into industry talk. And she said that she had a friend who was a stripper, and that T.I has Tiny pick out strippers for him or them to go back to their house with them. So one night her friend got chose, and she said, you know, they went to their house, and so her and Tiny were downstairs. And so this is like weird, cringy Mr. Raper Man vibes to me. Like, it's really weird. But she said that Tiny asked her, do you want to go upstairs and look at some of my old escape clothes or look at some of my escape clothes? And I'm like, Lord Jesus, you know, you got folks offering lollipops. She offering to go look at some old escape outfits. And I'm just like, wow. So she then said that she went upstairs and T.I was laid out on the bed naked, stroking his manhood, we'll say. And then, you know, they commenced going on from there. But so that's the end of that story. And of course, again, everything is allegedly. But I had heard that years ago. And we don't know what's what, but I'm just saying it's just a lot of similarities here. And even people on Twitter and other platforms are like, dang, this is crazy what's going on with T.I and Tiny, but I could believe it, or it's not far-fetched, or it's all believable. So that's just the vein of things right now. I don't know. We'll be watching as things unfold. But yeah, it's crazy. And also today, rest in power, Cicely Tyson. Like, wow, she was 96. So definitely lived a beautiful full life, but just had to give a quick shout out of love to our very own dear Cicely Tyson. But thank you for watching. Again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.